Welcome to a new episode of Passion for Pencils, and I'm back with this beautiful watercolor set, Paul Rubens Youlan 5th generation watercolor paints. I've already done some testing and the first video is out already, and here I've been doing some work while you were not watching, and actually I do not have time to upload a video right now, but I really want to. There's a small piece that needs to be done and I would like to just paint a couple of minutes. First thing, taking a look at the paint. This one is cracking. That's not a problem right now, but I would not like it to crack more, so I hope it will stay this way. But let's enjoy a little bit of painting. I'm going to add some water first. I hope everybody is doing well. I've been doing some work, teaching, editing videos. I did a little bit of laundry. And now I just want to relax a couple of minutes before I start cooking dinner. I just want to relax a little bit. So I'm picking up this beautiful blue paint. I've been watching a lot of gardening videos lately because I am in my mind preparing for the gardening season. It takes some mental preparation. It's always handy if I know a little bit what I want to do in the garden, and I think I know what I want to do, and it's quite a lot, so let's see where things will go this spring and summer. There are quite a lot of things that I want to do, but that requires repairing of wood and painting, and we need temperatures higher than 10 degrees Celsius to do that. So I have to wait a while because it's cooler than that, and I think I'll have to wait at least a month before I can start that. I hope everybody is doing well. To be honest, I'm not feeling very energetic. There's this flu epidemic raging through the Netherlands. I don't think I have the flu, but I am not entirely fit. I don't feel that energetic. but that's okay. recently asked a couple of questions about these Paul Rubens paints. I ask, there is this contact person in the Paul Rubens company that is contacting me. So I asked a couple of questions because I'm very curious about some things, and one of them is that on the color chart that comes with this set, there is a picture of apparently people from the Paul Rubens company visiting the Blocks watercolor paint company. And as far as I know, Blocks is a Belgian professional watercolor brand, very expensive. You can get it here in the Netherlands, but it is very expensive. And I'm quite interested in what's the connection. Clearly there is a important connection, otherwise they wouldn't put that picture in the color chart. There is a text a text, I think, explaining everything, but that's in Chinese. I don't read Chinese. So I asked the contact person if she could explain a little bit more about that Belgian connection. And to be honest, Belgium for Dutch people feels like brothers and sisters for us. Once upon a time, part of Belgium was part of the Netherlands, but we broke up. They didn't like us. And, well, but we are good neighbors. I also asked whether the Paul Rubens is available as in open stock, and I know they have these huge ceramic pans, really large, available, and that is sort of open stock, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for tiny pans, because this set of 12 colors is just great. It might be great for me to take with me when I am outdoors. But I would love to add a couple of colors to this set. And the problem is the colors that I'm looking for are, as far as I can see, are only available in the set of 48. Life in the Netherlands right now is, well, quiet, I think. There's not much happening. And but in Europe there are some interesting things going on, geological things. I like that. I like geological stuff, like earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. Don't ask me why. It's always been very interesting to me. So, and right at this moment there is this island, Greek island Santorini, that is having earthquake swarms. And this island is a volcanic island. So every time something like that happens, I'm interested, and I go on the internet and try to follow what's going on. It looks like the earthquake swarm is slowing down right now. But I don't think the geologists were quite sure what this was all about, whether it would be just earthquake because there are faults, earthquake faults in the neighborhood, or that it would be something more volcanic going on, or both. Time will tell. And there's always also a volcanic event happening. Well, it has been happening for months, maybe almost a year already, in Iceland. The Netherlands has a volcano too. I believe it's two, but they are very ancient and on the bottom of the sea. So we do have earthquakes in the southeast of the country of a natural cause. We also had earthquakes of an unnatural cause in the north that had to do with pumping up gas. And eventually the government decided to decrease and even stop getting the gas out of the ground. But of course this gas has economic value, so it was a difficult decision, but well. I'm just picking up one color after the other, not thinking too much about it. I'm just exploring how these paints work on this paper in Painterly Days, getting to know them, and then later on we will see how they work on watercolor paper, because this is the paper in this Painterly Days book is not typical watercolor paper. But this book is just lovely, and it is so suitable for just exploring, splashing colors on the paper and learn in a playful manner. And that is very, very healthy, to be playful. We as adults need to be more playful. As I've been telling you earlier, I am in the process of brain retraining to heal my migraine attacks and other symptoms. And one of the teachings is that playfulness is very, very healthy for your brain. And I experienced that a couple of weeks ago. There was this very nice evening at the choir where I used to sing. I'm no longer a member, but I sometimes join them. And there was this, what we call bonte avond. In the Netherlands we say bonte avond, and that's just a joyful evening where the members of the choir do other stuff than they usually do at the choir. And they had this wonderful idea to set up an orchestra. An orchestra with the choral members, the singers, but playing an instrument, maybe even an instrument that they haven't played for years or have never played before. And I had the honor of participating. And when I was young, I played the recorder, you know, the wooden flute recorder. And I had several, the soprano, the alto, and a bass flute. But that one was so old that it's really not usable anymore. And then my husband said, "Why don't you buy a new one?" Now those wooden recorders are very expensive, but there are also resin plastic recorders, and they are of quite good quality. So I bought a tenor recorder. It's slightly lower, it's quite a big flute. So I was having a little bit of trouble. I still have trouble finding the holes with my hands. I have to be, it's crampy hands, but eventually I think I will be able to play that flute quite decently. Anyway, so I started to practice, and we performed on that particular evening, and we had so much fun together. It was amazing. My sister, she had a dream. Her dream was to become a conductor of an orchestra. So she took some lessons, and she was the conductor, and she did great, I have to say. Not bad at all. I've conducted choirs for 10-15 years, and I had lessons, so I know a little bit about how that works, but she hadn't done it before, and she did quite well. But I realized while being in that orchestra that practicing in a playful manner is so good for the brain. It's really good. It's good for your mood as well. Yeah, I really liked it. And I still play that recorder. Nowadays I use it to as a tool to practice my vocal, my voice, my vocal, 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 my vo arias that I am practicing. Whenever I study a new aria, I use the piano to study the notes, but nowadays I pick up that tenor flute and well, I study both the tenor and singing in one go. Look, I'm just messing around, but this little butterfly is, yeah, it's doing well. I'm going to make it a little bit darker with the ivory black. I needed to make it a little bit stronger. Let's see how that works. But the importance of being playful is, yeah. I'm a perfectionist, so it's difficult sometimes to not get lost in the search for perfection, in the quest for perfection. Actually, I'm trying to abandon that quest for perfection completely, because it was not helpful for my health. It caused a lot of stress. So when you are working with your paints or pencils, try to be as playful as possible. Look at that. That's really nice. Let's do another one. How about this one? The whole brain retraining concept is about creating safety in the brain and body, so the brain can lift, stop the raising the alarm and causing pain or other symptoms. That is actually the main thing. Many people are on high alert all of the time, and that is very unhealthy, because in that state you are unable to repair anything in your body. So I'm learning how to get from fight-flight, as they say nowadays, to rest and digest. Calm, safe. And the whole thing is about creating safety. I've been doing that now for 2.5 years. And I've learned so much already. And I want to learn more. I think I can learn much more. So I would love to continue the experiment. This brain retraining project has led to wonderful things. I rediscovered gardening. it's my the garden is my rehabilitation center actually, and I also returned to teaching. I wasn't able to teach anymore at one point, so I'm very happy with that. My singing has improved also. It's just lovely. It's all lovely. And something that I love doing, walking in nature has improved also. I can walk much longer distances, and I'm enjoying that a lot. And last but not least, I am recording videos again. At a certain point, I wasn't able to do that anymore. Very frustrating. I'm having some symptoms right now, but I know what they are. I know it's false alarm, so I am trying to remember that all is well, I'm safe. These symptoms will go away again, and they will pass much quicker if I feel safe. And that is astonishing to experience. Look at that. I absolutely love this paint. There was another manufacturer who contacted me. I have to research that one before I decide whether I want to do a review, because I'm not sure if that one has good quality stuff. You know, I like reviewing art materials, but there is this, I don't want to review junk. Just don't want to do that. I want the art materials to be useful to you, to me, and in this case I'm not sure, so I will have to do some research first before I tell them I want to do the reviews. It has happened before that a company sent me materials that just did not, they were just no good. And then in the first couple of times I made the review anyway, but there were also a couple of cases that I said, well, you need to improve before I do a review, because this is just not useful for anybody. Now, these Paul Rubens paints clearly do not fall into the bad category. Actually, they are very nice. They do a great job. I'm not sure yet how to categorize them, but so far it feels like a professional paint. Yeah, it feels like a professional paint actually. But the pricing is just slightly, is a lot more friendly than the other professional paints. I don't know about you, but I'm quite enthusiastic about this one. Look at that, this is just playfulness, just dropping in colors, and then this happens. Absolutely amazing. Well, this is it for today because I have other stuff to do. The cooking is waiting, so I absolutely loved just these 30 minutes of happy painting and having a chat with you. And I'll be back soon with more watercolor. But the next video, I hope I will be able to go outdoors with this beautiful set and test them in nature. Well, see you in the next episode. Bye bye.